Good evening, my name is Corey Harold, and today we will be discussing violent and property crime rates in the United States. More specifically, we'll discuss historical trends and the future outlook for crime from 2020 through 2022. You'll soon see that the future is in fact bright. So here we have violent crime rate trended across time. Note that all crime rates shown in this presentation are in terms of incidences per 1,000 people, or excuse me, 100,000 people. So here we're looking at data from 1999 through 2018. As 2019 is not yet complete, that data is not available. As you can see here, violent crime is trending downward. There's a slight bump in 2016. However, we trend back down for 2017 and 2018. Furthermore, we have a very positive outlook with the forecast here showing even lower violent crime rates in the future from 2020 through 2021 and 2022. Note that I also used a linear trend line here as the data generally displays a line. So violent crime is actually broken down into 5 distinct types, 4 of which are shown. Note that arson is another category, but the prevalence was not significant enough to measure over time. Regardless, the 4 types that unfortunately have plenty of incidences are aggravated assault, robbery, rape, and murder. Note that murder and rape were trending down from their high points here in the far past, but have since come up to be more in line with the overall average. Not necessarily a positive thing, however, you'll see when we drop down to the robbery and aggravated assault rates that fortunately these have helped anchor the violent crime down. As you can see how they are significantly lower than the average and overall, so violent crime is trending downward with the help of robbery and aggravated assault. Continuing along here, now let's look at property crime. So here we have property crime on the y-axis and time in years across the x. Fortunately, the property crime rate has steadily been declining since 1999 and is forecasted to decline even further. Note that we have a very steep decline here. 2016, we have a rate of 2,452 per 100,000 people. However, we're forecasted to drop by 400 incidents per 100,000 to 2,028, which is great. It shows that property crime is in fact declining and hopefully will decline in the future with our forecast here. Note that as the data generally shows a line here as well, that a linear trend line was depicted. So let's break property crime into its 3 different types. So we have motor vehicle theft, larceny, and burglary. Note that, we have pretty steady decline since 2012. Motor vehicle theft does decline sooner, but we do see a slight increase as we get closer to present day. However, as all 3 do fall very far below the average, the outlook is bright and the incidence has been declining across all types of property crime. So now that we've kind of discussed each individually, let's kind of compare both. So here we have violent crime rate on the y-axis, property crime rate on the x. Starting up here, 1999, we'll see that that was the year with the highest rates, and then we see a fairly steady declines. We do see a slight bump here from 2005 to 2007, but then after that experience, we do see a fairly steady decline across 5 to 7 years. And then as we get closer to present day, we do see another bump, but overall, we do see it start to decline once more. Overall, this is good news, as you can see that these rates are trending below the averages for both violent and property crime. So overall, there is a very positive outlook for for crime in the United States. With that said, I hope you found this presentation about crime rates in America to be reassuring. And then thank you for your time.